The summer solstice is around June 21st every year. What is the summer solstice? Day with the longest daylight of the year, 5 hours longer day than the winter solstice, which is the shortest day in the year. What happens in the Arctic on the summer solstice, and what happens in Antarctica? In the Arctic, the sun never sets below the horizon all day long, so turns to white night. On the other hand, in Antarctica, it is the shortest day of the year. The sun remains below the horizon and never appears, turning to polar night. In Antarctica and the Arctic, when the sun does not appear, the moon also never appears, and when the sun appears, the moon also appears. By the way, why is it hot in the summer and cold in the winter? The Earth revolves around the sun once a year. The Earth rotates once a day with the North and South Pole as the axis. The axis of rotation, around which the Earth rotates, is tilted about 23 degrees compared to the axis of revolution, around which the Earth rotates around the sun. As a result, there are times with more sunlight, summer, and times with less sunlight, winter. Although it's not implemented in Japan, what is the summer time, better known as the daylight saving time? System to advance the clock 1 hour ahead of standard time to make effective use of daytime hours during certain period of summer. Currently, it is widely used in Europe and the United States, implemented in 60 of the 193 UN member states. Daylight saving time is under consideration to be abolished in the EU and other countries. Why? Poor energy saving effect and negative effects on health have to change various systems that use the calendar and clock functions, OS and software, clock functions of home appliances, etc. Also, traffic accidents increase temporarily when changing times. The birthstone for June is the pearl. Please explain how pearls are made. When foreign substances such as sand enter the shellfish releases secretions and wraps the impurities to protect itself. A pearl is made up of several layers of such secretions. At the farm, a round polished ball made from another shell is inserted into the shell. This is a mechanism to make it easy to produce pearls close to perfect round shape by putting round impurities in shellfish. Mr. Mikimoto Kakuchi has succeeded in culturing pearls for the first time in 1893. What is the probability of obtaining natural pearls? Only about 1 in several thousand pearl oysters. Pearls with diameter of about 5 millimeters can only be produced from only about 1 out of 15,000 shells. Mr. Mikimoto Kakuchi is famous for his unique quotes. What kind of words did he say? I will decorate all necks of women around the world with pearls. Words spoken to His Majesty the Meiji Emperor by Mikimoto Kakuchi when the Emperor was making a pilgrimage to Ai's shrine. In the future, Japan needs to focus on tourism. I want to make all of Japan into parks, words Mikimoto Kakuchi said to foreign reporters. Aishima is famous for women divers, but why do women go to the sea for fishes and shellfishes? The roles of men and women are divided into 2 categories. Men operate boats to catch fish offshore, and women do housework while working on the field, collecting seaweed along the coast, and catching fishes and shellfishes by diving. Women have higher amount of subcutaneous fat and are more suitable for diving. In addition, women tend to dive recognizing the length of their breathing, so there are few accidents, but men tend to force themselves to dive longer and thus are prone to more accidents. Please tell me as long as you know the name of the seafood. Turbo, scallop, abalone, sea urchin, sea bream, tuna, squid, octopus, bonito, shrimp, clam, oyster, clam, sardine, flatfish, flounder, salmon roe, salmon, yellowtail, herring, eel, sorry, mackerel, cod, puffer fish,